Hey beauties, welcome to our channel. It's your girl Nafi. You already know what's about to go down, so if you want to know how I customize the lace frontal, keep on watching.
Fine girl, she's a fine girl. My girl, she not real.
Fine girl, turn it, what is she? Oh, shimmy killa, oh, shimmy killa, oh, shimmy killa. Fine girl, turn it, what is she? Oh, shimmy killa, oh, shimmy killa, oh, shimmy killa.
Take it now, break it down.
Alrighty, let's get started. So first you'll need a sheet of foil. Of course, the lace frontal. I'll be using a lace frontal from Wiggins hair company. I'll leave everything in the description below. This frontal was actually already pre-plucked, which made my life so much easier. You'll also need a pair of gloves. That bleach could burn, so please use a pair of gloves. You'll also need a bowl and a mixer. The hair store actually didn't have a neutralizing shampoo to get that brassy look out, so they gave me a little something to add to the shampoo. But usually I would use a neutralizing shampoo. I'm also using the BW2 bleach as well as a 40 developer. 30 is fine too, but 40 kind of gets the job done a little faster. Because the hair store didn't have the neutralizing shampoo, I'll just be using the basic shampoo and conditioner that I use from Low to Body. Alrighty, so now let's get to bleaching. So I'm going to take my cup and my mixer, and I'm going to put about a cup and a half of the BW bleach.
Diamonds on me, what's the price?
I then am going to eyeball the developer. I do not want to put too much because I do not want the bleach to be runny. So I'm going to kind of go back from bleach to developer, bleach to developer, and keep on mixing until I have that right consistency, because if it is way too loose, it will bleach the hair, and that's not what you want, sis. I'm telling you, that's not what you want.
It's
It's Corey on the beat. Now touch your head.
Okay, so once you got that good consistency, the brush should be able to stand up on its own, and that's how you know that you're ready to put it on your lace front.
Michi rock. Get low.
Alrighty, so I'm going to switch to a knife to spread it out on the lace front. I find that it's easier for me and it makes me a little less heavy-handed. You want to be very light-handed when it comes to this, because if you press too hard, then you will start to bleach the hair. So it's very important that you're very light-handed with this, so you're only bleaching the knots.
Yeah. Feelings so deep in feelings. No, this ain't really like me.
Okay, so once that step is over, you can either flip the foil over so the bleach is touching the foil, or you can just flip the whole frontal over so the foil is touching the frontal. But it was just easier for me to flip the foil over since I had extra foil. I then left the bleach to sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, checking it periodically. I ended up leaving mine on for about 25 minutes, so after that time, I checked to see if the knots were bleached, and they were, so I decided to wash mine out at this point.
Ladies, can you back it up, can you back it up, can you back it up, back it up, can you back it up? Hold up. Ladies, can you back it up? dance to this.
Alright ladies, now that the frontal is nice and bleached, I will bring it over to my wig head where I'll start customizing the frontal by plucking and also making some baby hairs. But first let me check out those knots though. Yes girl, yes. Alright, I let my frontal actually dry, so it's best to work with wet hair, so I'm just re-wetting it right now so it's easier to pluck and it's easier to make those baby hairs.
Hey girl, bring it back, 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 back. Hey girl, bring it back, 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 back.
Alright, now that the hair is nice and wet, I'm gonna start plucking the hair. So my technique is I kind of just part the hair a little bit behind the hairline and I start plucking from there. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it, just don't over pluck.
Hey girl, bring it back, 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 bring it back, 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 back. Hey girl, bring it back, 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 back.
Plucking is actually a very tedious thing to do and it can actually take a few hours, but after I part behind the hairline, I then kind of check out what needs to be plucked a little bit more, and then I kind of just do it randomly. I mean, there's no right or wrong way, like I said. So wherever you think that the hair needs to be less dense is where you want to pluck.
I'm riding crazy and you never have a clue. Give another guy everything that belongs to you. I'ma call up Brian, I'ma FaceTime Ryan, I'ma text her and...
Alright, now let's start working on the other side. I'm actually wetting the hair again because it got a little dry when I was working on that side, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm parting behind the hairline and plucking where I see fit.
Look at people, you make me wanna.
So I think I'm about done plucking for now. I mean, as you wear the wig and you see some parts need to be plucked and you just go back into it. But for now, I think I'm okay. So now I'm going to put the hair back all the way so it's out of my way and I could start working on the baby hairs. I actually don't like too much baby hair because it's like, okay, sis, what you hiding under there?
Let's turn up. True.
You know, young rich. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
So now I'm going to take my razor comb and I'm going to cut some baby hairs. I actually like to keep it a little long for now since I'm not wearing the wig, and you know, it's better to be long than short because there's no going back after it's short. So I'm cutting them a little long for right now for the sake of this video, but once I put on the wig and actually wear it and see how I like it, then maybe I'll cut it shorter.
Cooking up with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way,
some got-to-be gel, and I'm going to lay those edges. As you can see, I'm having a little trouble with my edges here, but that's because they're a little long. So I'm not going to make that cut right now. I'm going to wait until I actually put on the wig and see how it's laying on my head. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for customizing a frontal. If you guys want to know how I make my full units, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in our next video.
I got some brothers that outlive me. They don't tell the story, it was different.